What's up, fellow gamers? Welcome back to Let's Play Shardpunk. We have what I assume to be the sort of boss level of Chapter 1. I have no idea what this entails, but we're going to find out. We're going to go walk to the Garcroft Bridge. Let's go distribute our stuff as normal. Decent number of grenades. Oh yeah, we have a fourth party member here as well, of course. And yeah, let's see how we do. You reach the bridge and encounter what remains of the local garrison. We've heard that the escape tunnels in the Empress's palace are still open, the soldier says. We'll be making our way there in a moment, before this bridge gets overrun by the vermin. Your conversation is interrupted by sudden shots. The rats are already there. Oh, cool. Okay. High combat mission. Door opens in 6 turns. Got it. We are surrounded, and I don't see teammates. If we wanted to go for loot, we could. I didn't actually read what chat popped up, but we're going to evac in 6 turns and see like the normal stuff. These guys are all on top of us, and let's see. Right, we have one guy on the right. We have you stuck in the middle. That's not ideal. You here on the bottom side, which is going to make that hard to use as well. We've got you. I don't have all the tools I would want to have normally. Let's see. Explosive barrels are in a decent spot. Like, that one seems good. It'll reach several of these guys. So I'd want to get, like, my robot out. Looks like the right-hand side is safe. So it's really just this group. Yeah, these are all explosive barrels. I would like to get here. So I guess making movements towards the right seems good. I want to say actually literally standing... Well, it's like, if I stand here, I get loot. But I don't want to go... I don't want to be that close. I think I do want to just, like, go back here no matter what. Let's have you stand here, because I want to, like, make space for everyone else to do their jobs. You're going to go for some kind of melee, like, smash. But I need to blow this up first. And if I look at this barrel, it's going to catch one of my teammates. You're clearly hittable, so let's make sure you're not caught in the blast. So I've got to move you as well. So Tilly needs to start making some movements. And basically it's like, well, these ones down here are not going to be explosion radius. Whereas, like, right, I can clearly... These two will always die. You're not going to be hit, but we can deal with you later. So I'm thinking the play is, let's swipe, yeah, this rat sniper from here. We'll swipe once, then we'll start the killing spree, and we'll knock down what we can. I think it's a good start. Let's start with this. Okay, let's go on a katana combo now. The first 2 kills refund 2 AP, should be fine. Alright, well, sniper should die. Alright, let's go get more. Let's see, what... Yeah, let's start with a plague bearer down there. That seems fine. We have these little guys down here that we can kind of clean up later. And ideally, I want to get over to the right so I can use, like, some kind of melee AoE to strike these guys down. So I'm liking plague bearer here. Seems decent. Okay, we actually one-hit him, so that's katana combo being done. No more refunds. You're not getting blown up by the barrel, but we can AoE this with, like... Right, I think, like, you're gonna have a decent chance getting to... Yeah, getting to here and, like, AoEing the group, basically. I can't get everyone. No, if I can get to here, I can do it. So I gotta make sure I get enough space that I can get him to the square and then blow up this group. That seems fine. That seems very doable to me, so I'm feeling pretty good about that one. So we can ignore these 3. They'll all die. Which means I'm gonna try to go for these people. Well, I can't hit the grunt. Can I get... the plague bearer? Yes, I can hit the plague bearer from here. Looks like I can't... Oh, there's a person right here, isn't there? Wait. Oh, wait, you're one of my guys. I need to get you out somehow. Yeah, I need to get you out. You're going to be in range of the barrel, that's bad. You're going to be in range of the AoE, that's bad. I could just sprint you and say it is what it is. I don't love that, but it might be my best option. Got to clean these guys up somehow, but I think it's not going to be horrible. I think it's going to be doable. I think let's just put you here in cover and give room for Tilly to do her job and knock these guys out. I think that's a worthwhile play. Kind of a crappy turn, but it is what it is. So plague bearer from here. That should be decent. Oh, I can't stand here. It's... Oh, wait, there's even a rat right there. I didn't realize. That makes it even more awkward, actually. I didn't realize there was a rat there. I should have killed, and I could have moved in and been in a better spot. So now I'm actually kind of stuck. Crap. Okay, well, that's not a good sign. I've made mistakes already. I guess I have grenades. I really attempted a grenade. Ooh, actually. Darn, yeah, I can't get this barrel and this guy in the same grenade. But I might just have her throw a grenade here and knock these guys out. And then, or actually, yeah, I could... Yeah, okay, crud. Let's see. So I'm going to hit this barrel and get these two. I want some kind of AoE for these three. Because she can't reset anymore. Katana combo's already over, so... And because I didn't realize this rat was right here, I don't have a safe spot to stand. So I can grenade here and it would work. But these guys are still annoying. But I think it's, yeah, it's kill this barrel, grenade here. And so you're just going to kill the guy from here and it's hopefully okay. And hopefully we have enough damage elsewhere to finish this up. That's going to be the hope here. Let's have you grenade these three. It's basically a guarantee. Great. We get a bunch of damage now because of the multi-kill thing. Let's have this guy pop up. Let's see. Actually, I can hold the stun if I need to. If I need to go for a stun on these guys, it's going to stun my own guy. But, like, if I need to, I will. Let's hold off on that. Another alternative, though, is to go here and blow up the barrel, but it's not a guarantee. Also, there's one right here which I like failed to realize. So running a bit light on tools. I don't want to waste my last grenade, but I might have to. I can also print more AP. That's helpful. Let's see. What's the best play here? I want to use a stun somewhere. So there's two rats here. One is easily killed. One's going to be harder to kill. These guys are just a barrel. This guy's harder to kill as well. It might be a stun grenade angle. I mean, this is 2 kills straight up. A stun grenade here would hit these two. There's only one guy left to deal with afterwards. Okay, let's try to get the barrel, because that's just a really efficient way to knock down 2 rats for 1 action. Please don't miss. Thank you. Alright, that frees up a bit more space. I could go for the melee stun here. That would be functional, but not lovely. Yeah, I'm not going to bother going left. I'm only go right. Let's try to knock this guy down, then. Because we can then end with the stun grenade on those two, and it'll be fine. And I don't think I need a teamwork. Actually, here, let's... Is your damage any good? Not really, right? Your damage is... I mean, actually, it might be enough to kill. I guess we try. Let's see if you kill. Yep, okay. That means there's only 2 left here. Which means I don't have extremely difficult needs. I think I will stun grenade. The cooldown's only 3 turns, so it's not a big deal. And that allows my guy here to get some decent damage. It's a likely kill. We use a stun on exactly 1 guy, but I think it's fine. Okay, this boy is stunned. We clearly have to reset the heat. I would like to move my robot to the right as soon as I can. Let's have you... 1, 2... Yeah, you're going to be in... Even if you're here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll be in range afterwards. So I'm going to grab a couple of bits of loot. And then... swipe you. Let's see if you kill. Great. Costs no heat. Good job. Robot will go to the right. You can't make this easily. It's too bad. Okay, you can make it to here, just barely. Let's have you grab this loot then. Nothing found. Big sad. You're going to basically waste a lot of AP going there. No, actually, we can have you grab it. I mean, do I really want to go to the left? How greedy do I want to be? I don't think I want to be too greedy. I think we just grab this and start moving. You can take 1 step over, then come over, and it's fine. Alternative is you grabbing this. Yeah, sure. I may be being stupid here, but whatever. Looting spree is on. You can grab this guy. Not bad. Make some forward progress. I could have used blink, but I'm going to save it. Maximum movement's going to be going here. I think that's fine. Let's just not Let's not be too greedy. Let's just make as much forward progress as we can. Damage bonus is over, sure. Yeah, we're going to run in a straight line forward. I'm not going to greed this. I don't care enough. It's just not... I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth risking it. I could be wrong, but whatever. It's how I'm feeling. Nice. Tilly can make it here. This is going to be efficient pathing as well, so no losses. A shard. Cool. Move you towards the middle. It seems reasonable enough to me. You need to grab one more box so I can keep loot bonus on. That should be no problem, though. Yeah, you're going to be... Yeah, -1 square to do it. Yeah, seems good. +1 shard. Cool. And then, yeah, max movement for you is on this body, so sure. Nothing found. Big sad. New rats. They're way over there, though, which I can hide for now. I'm sure there's going to be a new group coming. Yep. Okay. Well. Oh. Lots of new groups coming in. Okay, lots on the left. Good number on the right. This barrel would be good. It would catch a lot of these rats, but I certainly cannot reach it right now. Make forward progress and stand in... Actually, you know what? This is a pretty good turn for run, I think. Right, let's sprint over and be as useful as possible. We get multiple charges anyway. Is there a best spot to stand? I don't really want to be here in the open. Tilly definitely can't do too much here either. Looks like the entire team has to basically stand in some level of cover. I can use run and get farther, but I still don't have... I'm going to use this on you as well, actually. And I actually am really tempted to use teamwork to make him go into Overwatch here. So I'm going to go here and say, hey, buddy, go have an AP, because I want you to go here and then throw down Overwatch. To me, that gives me good safety. 4 shots, kind of nice. Tilly is not in a spot to do real combat. Not yet, anyway. Stay behind light cover. It's going to be mediocre, but it is what it is. I'm not going to stand there. That would be crap. Oh, wait. This is not Tilly. This is Leah. I don't think blinking is very useful. Shock Trap looks decent, though. I'm kind of down for this, but I'm in the open. So I have to blink first. I don't want to blink too close, but blinking here seems acceptable. Cost no AP, 3-turn cooldown. I could have blinked at the start. That would have been better, actually, and I'm just bad. Because of how much, you know, movement I would have gotten out of it. Oh well. Still gonna blink. And then Shock Trap seems pretty playable. I'm thinking this is looking pretty good, actually. I don't want to really be in the open if I can help it. So I want to be somewhere moderately safe. 3 turns is not a huge problem, although keep in mind that I still want to get here then come back, so I will be wasting some turns if I'm not careful. Which is not the end of the world, but sure looks likely to be happening. You can stand around. You can go here and put down the bonus accuracy buffs. Actually, from here you can. I'm kind of liking go here and then go into support and buff everyone up. I think that's playable. And I've already used sprint, and I'm actually not getting very much for it. I'm like not even getting almost anything here. To be fair, I've gotten here instead of here, so it's like a little bit better, but I kind of got nothing. Oh well, it is what it is. You just stand up here with the team, and it is what it is. So they're thankfully far away for now. Couple of stuns. We take those. And then those who aren't stunned, those who come after, get shot. Alright, loot bonus is over. Yeah, you're in an awkward spot where you can't get very far. We can hit run again, and that's feeling kind of worth it to me. I want to advance these guys pretty hard and get this kill. Explosive barrel hits too. Let's try to figure out what's most efficient. I think you can stand here. Right, you get the most forward progress, you get to get some loot. And then we'll try to shoot the barrel. That one. It would kill too. Great. You can stay there for now. Let's see. Tilly doesn't get the most progress yet. I think we can hit run. I have 2 users remaining. I think let's just hit it. Okay, that'll allow me to go onto a partial killing spree. The problem is this guy's going to blow up, so I can't do all that much. I think it's go here, grab loot, and then just shoot the bomber, I think, actually. Damage randomness is quite high. It is what it is. Oh, you are goated. Nicely done. Alright, I think we can just snipe from here. This guy's always dead. I'm not getting flanked yet, so I'm not worried about having to go into Overwatch just yet. So I'm feeling pretty good about just taking this shot and waiting around. Is the snapshot as good? Actually, yes, it is. This is a guaranteed kill and only costs 1. Great, down you go. This means Overwatch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Overwatch would not do anything here. There's no real reason to do it. I can use it anyway because there's nothing else to do, but there's no need to do it. You can go ahead and end support mode and sprint for this wonderful gold box. And then we'll have to turn back and get in there, but that should be okay. Basically, we're going to end my turn here, and then I have to spend like 3 turns getting back, but I think it's worth it. It's worth it for the weapon parts. Maybe I'm wrong about that one, but that's how I'm feeling. I also don't want to really just be standing here outside of cover, but I don't have better choices than this. Actually, I want to get loot bonus on, so I'm going to hit run again, just to get here, so that I can get loot bonus to start. But I'm pretty sure I have loot bonus with this pickup. Yep. Alright, up they go. Not in Overwatch range, as predicted. New rats. Not a ton from what I can tell, though. They're getting closer, though. That'll be a real consideration. Okay, 3 over there. Alright, so there's Tilly. She can use run to get into range, and that would look pretty good, I think. So let's run. Let's get to here. Let's turn on killing spree. Let's go after you. That's a guaranteed kill on this strike, which makes the rest of my job a little bit easier. From there seems fine. Let's do it. Great. Shooting you from here seems good. Oh, right. Sorry. From here. There we go. Okay. And then you from there means I can grab the loot no problem. I didn't high roll. It's fine, though. Down you go. Get our loot. Great. Let's go ahead and grab this box. Supply crate for me. A fusion core to upgrade parts. Okay, so fusion core might have come from looting bonus. Cool. Alright, well, the right side is done. This door opens in 1 turn. I clearly want to be in a spot where it's defensible. So, yeah, run is over. I don't really want to print +1 AP right now. These guys are not in a good enough spot for barrels. The thing is, my gun's range isn't good in the first place, so there's not much I can do that's, like, truly useful. You being in Overwatch is actually going to be functional, I'm pretty sure. Heat's not a problem yet. But I could walk back a bit and be in slightly better cover. So one option here is, like, walk here, enter Overwatch is going to give him the Overwatch bonus for being adjacent. So I do this, and then you go here and enter Overwatch. We're going to hit mostly melee characters, which is unfortunate, but we at least get the Overwatch bonus, which I think is worth it. 4 shots, looking decent. You're going to need to dispel heat pretty soon, but actually I think I should just dispel heat and not worry about Overwatch, because you're not going to really get anyone to hit, I don't think. Okay, decent turn, I think. Here comes snipes. 1, 2. Crits and kills. It doesn't crit. Oh, he got one. Nice. That's actually... I kind of would have liked that barrel to stay alive, but oh well. That might kill. It does. He's out of ammo. But you're out of movement. Okay, we can get out. We can almost make it this turn, but not quite. Yeah, you're just going to kind of sprint straight forward, basically. I don't think I need to go for a taunt. I mean, there's not that many rats here. It's just really this one, so... I'm just going to run straight forward, and it shouldn't be a problem. I'm not worried about these barrels getting blown up. Famous last words, but no, I'm pretty sure it's fine. I don't have any more uses of sprint here, so I can't... I guess I could print 1 AP and extra effort and run over and stun. That would be functional. You don't have any more sprint, so... That's going to be you ending your turn. You don't have teleport up yet. I should sprint because why not? I have nothing else to use it on. Could even get out this turn, which is kind of funny. But I think first things first, let's try to kill this guy. Can easily get out, probably in 2 turns. I think the bot might just barely make it, but it's close. Either way, walk up and take your coin flip. Okay. Yeah, so I can't stun. I need to vent heat no matter what. This shot is okay, it might work. Not as well as I wanted it to. Let's just print an action point. And use that to... Oh no, I misclicked. I think I'm still fine. Yeah, I misclicked. Whoops. I meant to just run up here. I'm gonna waste a grenade. Whatever, mistakes were made. It's fine though. It's cost me 1 grenade to get this kill. I meant to run there. We'll be fine. Melee rats aren't a big deal. These guys behind us we're gonna be not easily far away from. That'll be a little annoying. Can my bot make it? No. Sad. If I can make it the turn after. So I'm tempted to look for a stun. But I think what I'd rather do is make sure I'm in half decent cover. So that I don't lose too much health. So Gideon could walk here into Overwatch and it will be playable but not great. Obviously I could try to just leave, but that seems wrong for... It just kind of seems incorrect. I think it's just stand here into Overwatch, and it'll have to be okay. You're safe. I can try to throw... Let's see. So I could run up here. No, I think I would blink. So I would blink to, like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can get to here. Let me double check that that's true. If we look at you, yeah. So if I'm right here, I can run it next turn. Which means I can stand here and I can run it next turn. Which means I can stand here and Overwatch and it's playable. Another option is throw a grenade and then do that. But the only ones who died of grenade are melee. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if I run back here, I don't get caught. So if you stand here, you can't be caught. We're going to Overwatch. You, as mentioned, can go here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Going to here is safe. So I can blink to this location. I can then throw a shock trap down. And let's... Yeah, that seems actually pretty good, actually. And let's put you back into some cover. I am tempted to stand here and print is going to be fine. I can't guarantee it is, but YOLO. Actually, wait, I can use run and go back farther. Let's just really make sure you're safe so I don't deal with this. And then our last guy doesn't have that much he can do. I can stand here and also join Overwatch, which is a little scary, but it's kind of what I have, so... I'm not worried about you two very much. You can't make it, so... Have fun. You're gonna get shot. Down goes 1. Down goes 2. We've got 2 more shots with him. Stuns are pretty useful. Big damage. Yeah, huge. We got a lot of coverage off that. That's great. Alright, well, more pests controlled, and we can clearly get out now. I assume I can just click on this. I have no idea if I can, but I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to click on this. Oh. Oh. Okay, understood. It's not... Oh, okay, 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 okay. You got me. Fair enough. Yeah, alright, let's go sort this out then. I don't love that I'm standing here, but I need to get rid of heat, so gotta do it anyway. Weapon's hot. Okay, I'm in range to go for killing sprees, but if I don't one-hit here, it goes kind of poorly. She's like ultra caught out if she doesn't one-hit this guy. They will all act next turn, and she will definitely die for it. Also, there's a bunch of Overwatch, so yeah, we're just gonna run away. I'm pretty sure if we both just run at full tilt, I don't get caught, so we're just gonna run at full tilt until we find a better time. Like maybe we can kill them around here. Sniper Man is gonna have to go here and dissipate heat. I could go for reload Overwatch, but I'm feeling like I want to keep making backwards progress first. Maybe that's wrong, but it's how I'm feeling. Yeah, I don't have any ways to blink for a while, so... Damn, okay. No idea how long it's going to take. But let's keep the team grouped up. We'll figure it out eventually. Oh, wow, you're already in. I didn't know you're already here. That sucks. Big group back there. Definitely pretty overwhelming. Okay. Gotta kill you somehow. 19%. Yeah, that's not it. I used all these talents. And I didn't need to, or shouldn't have. 10% to hit. Yeah, yikes. And if he doesn't move, we don't get Overwatch, so... we have to just shoot, basically. There's no other spot to shoot from with cover, so... yeah, even with run, I wouldn't get very far. Darn, I wasted a bunch of my tools thinking I didn't need them, but I needed them. 45 to hit, not great. Yeah, expected. I can walk here and shoot a pistol. I can throw a grenade, which won't kill. I only have one grenade on this character. If I shoot from here, the hit chance kind of sucks. I gotta make it to this valve as fast as possible, so someone's gotta, you know, really, really run. Who even has charges of run left? Basically no one. Yeah, okay. Darn, having no tools sucks. I could walk up and go for a stun grenade, but stunning on one person kind of sucks, but this guy's impossible to kill, so I think it's actually the best play. The cooldown's not horrible on this, so... let's just run forward and break out of cover. Yeah, full sprint. Let's just go. Till you get this kill, no problem. And then you're gonna run for this valve. Makes sense to me. Nice thing is she is really fast, so we can use Blink to get quite a bit done at some point. We have to set up firing lines somewhere. This would be a really good spot to use the explosive canister, but I'm so far away now. Wow, this is a really good explosive barrel. I mean, it just keeps getting better. Every single turn, it gets more and more valuable. I wish I could print... oh. I wish I could find some way to print a bit more AP. Okay, you're not in range, but like... oh my... it's like actually 8 kills. And we're just not close enough, are we? Oh, you can't do it, but... how close are you? Okay, so literally walk up 2 steps, do you get it? I mean, I've got to, right? Like, this has got to be correct. It's going to be a problem in terms of getting out from you and you. But, like... okay, how do I cover for this, then? This is clearly, like, absurdly the correct choice. Right? It's got to be the correct choice. If I use run, I can get to here, which helps. Which I'm pretty sure is the right choice. I mean, they're going to keep coming, so like I have to. I have to take that risk somehow. My last use of run, I get to go here. It's telling me I'm not in Overwatch squares yet, so let's just believe that the game is not lying to me. And then this barrel, right here, Please land the 80%. Actually, if I wanted to be really risk-averse, I can grenade it. Which has the added benefit. Let me just click over to see who I'm not hitting. I guess I would hit everyone no matter what, because that's just how the grenade radius works. But let's say, like, hey, the upside is too high to risk failing. So, throw a grenade. Yeah. Well, we got a lot of kills. Does that pop the attack damage buff? I have no idea. Yep, you're going to run here, activate the valve next turn, and then I can blink as needed. Let's go towards the top, because... Nah, let's go towards the middle. I don't think it really matters, but... Closest impact, that's kind of nice. I am tempted, by the way, so there's... Yeah, several rats up, many of whom can shoot. We need... Oh, wait, we need this kill still. Darn, you're, like, just out of range. That's very annoying to me. How about you? Let's start with you, actually. Yeah, I'm going to say let's start with a ground slam here. Actually, here. That way we're in cover. It's a 2-turn cooldown, which is not bad. But you're an annoying spot that I can't easily deal with. Great. Down you go. Gives me room to vent the weapon, and then duck behind cover myself. Let's make sure where this bot's... Okay, so this bot would actually have to go somewhere like this as well. So I'm going to put my robot here, and then use taunt to make sure that these three can't harm my sniper who's exposed. This has got to be worth it, I'm pretty sure. And then Chili can just kind of run up here, and it's fine. She can run back, actually, and help with this crew. I think it's actually correct. They're going to run forward, 8 action points. You should be in range to do stuff. Let's give her forward progress as a result. Alright, the rats must run towards the robot. Okay, cool, they're by the barrel. That's helpful for me. They're not all by the barrel, but it's not too bad. +1 AP? Yeah, because he got a crit on his turn, so he got +1 AP. It looks like vice versa. This guy also got a crit, so he got +1 AP. Nice. Thank you for the teamwork bonus. Alrighty, so... What can you accomplish? You can throw a grenade, which would kill these two. That seems pretty good. Problem is, the spot still really sucks. This is, like, so exposed. Actually, okay. The cheeky play is run up here, hit the valve, and then hit blink and try to GTFO. Because I have blink, I'm gonna pretend it's gonna be fine. Let's pretend it's gonna be fine. Let's stand here. Open the exit. Does not say it costs 1 AP. Great. She can now blink. Shock Trap costs 1, so I can't do that. But I can blink and then still spend 1 AP moving. So let's blink to here. Pretty clearly correct. You can run up to there, which is only okay, but... I mean, it's fine. I'm out of range of most of these guys. So I don't think I'm too worried about it. I think you standing here is acceptable. And then 2, 3, 4, 5... I won't make it out next turn, but I can make it out in 2 turns. It's not cover, but it is what it is. You can't get around until we move people out of the way. You're in a weird spot right now. Let's see. I want to have you get kills. I want to... Okay, so here we're gonna go for a couple of small shots here. The goal is to get them low for the attack resets. Perfect, that's what I want. All right, so now we're gonna go back, and you get to hit katana combo, and now this kill is guaranteed, which will reset my AP and let me keep going, which is what I want. So yep, slash from there looks good. Big crit. Let's go from here. Alright, AP acquired. I guess we'll attack from there then. Looks pretty clearly correct. 51 crit chance, kinda nice. I'm digging that. Alright, Sniper Boy can stand here and go to Overwatch. Seems fine. I don't know what he's gonna remotely cover with that. Actually, let's vent heat. And then, we're already by the exit, so I guess, yeah, legit, let's just hit Overwatch. You're not doing anything else, to be honest. Robot gets to move. Robot gets to go... That's going to be easily 1 turn out. And then... yeah, so... if I'm like here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. It'd have to be here, I think, right? Okay. One behind the bot, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah. So this lets me get out. Being here does not, so it doesn't really matter. She has to wait a turn no matter what happens. So I'm feeling like let's stand somewhere and go into Overwatch, because that way we're at least providing some cover. Because we're not getting out anyway on this turn. I have a lot of Overwatch charges. He could have gotten out because of his AP, but like, again, if she can't get out, there's no point in rushing for this. So, Overwatch shots available. Hopefully they won't be in range. You suck. Alright, you don't suck as much. At least they're all out of range. So, theoretically, if I run at 8 action points, or 8 tiles, they shouldn't catch me. So we literally run in a straight line, and I'm just going to assume it's all going to be totally okay. The goal is literally creating distance so that we don't get caught out. Let's put Sniper here into Overwatch, because there's nothing else really available. Let's put the Robot here. Actually, I'd have to go here to be in support mode. I don't know if I want that. Let's just run you all the way out to safety. I'm not going to use Smoke Grenade for almost anything. Yeah, there's a world where they Overwatch me, but I think I'd rather just take the exit. What's the codex say? No, there's nothing here. There's nothing lit up. Okay, whatever. Tilly. Well, let's get you as far as we can. Straight line seems okay. Nothing else you can do. There's no other tools. I don't have sprint. I would say getting one more charge of sprint would be nice. I would get out during this turn. Yeah, you going here and popping Overwatch seems acceptable. A couple guys went in Overwatch, a couple of them charging forward. Nice shot. You're gonna get reaction shot as well. Not quite dead. Now dead. I will say the action point printing of Overwatch is really nice. Alright, well, there's more rats, but I don't care. We are leaving. We are out of there. And as far as I can guess, this should be Chapter 1 complete. Go team. Cool. Fun mission, fun twists. You enter the military evacuation shaft leading to the northern part of the capital. You are now aware that the city has been hit harder than you thought. The good news is the palace is not that far away. We reach Chapter 2. Our squad levels up. Well, at least a couple of them do. Let's go check out what Leah's got. She's level 5. So I think the 2 range on Blink isn't worth it to me. I'm thinking I want to use Life Drain. I don't know what the range is here, but I assume it's going to be 1 AP, moderately long range, and have good damage here. Shock Trap has definitely been nice. I don't know what Rupture does, but it's probably like 1 or 2 damage per turn at the end of their turn. Getting the lower cooldown's kind of nice as well. Like this, it's already here, and so getting a strong tool, a lower cooldown, and more damage seems pretty good. Discharge is interesting. If you fully upgrade it, you get a stun. The damage output's solid. Heals 2 damage to me, but like Discharge plus Life Drain feels like a pretty playable avenue. I don't like Sacrifice though. I feel like I'm never gonna go here. So it's really just deciding, like, I don't think I want to go for Blink. Like, yes, 2-turn cooldown Blink is cool and everything, but I think I'd rather get into these 3. And I've got to figure out if I want the guaranteed life drain stuff, which I feel like has some real value. I just don't know how much I need AoE. Like, that mission needed a ton of AoE. There were just so many spawns. But I assume that's the exception, not the rule. Shock Trap. I'm tempted to see how good Rupture is, but I'm also really tempted to see this, like, 2 damage, 9 tile AoE. I mean, on average 2 damage, right? So it's like, it's not always going to kill stuff, but like, if I can bump it. Thing is, I don't want to use Discharge without having Life Drain, so I'm going to start with Life Drain. Maybe this is wrong, but I'm going to start with Life Drain 1, then cap Energy Discharge, and then figure out from here if I want to go for more or not. End of the day, it's like, I'm hitting myself for 2 damage every 3 turns. It's going to be, you know, getting the health back every 3 turns. So, I think we're going to start with Life Drain. We'll max this out, then we'll max this out, then we'll maybe max out Blink. Chili levels up. I'm not sure, honestly, which one's better between... I feel like it's actually... Yeah, I don't think I need any more here. I have enough scrap, I don't care. So we can stop here at just the 1 point with no fusion core. Fusion cores are definitely limited. Yeah, as far as like sharpen the katana... Oh, actually, I'm noting, right? It's automata in combat. So like, realistically, it means that I could have my automaton just take damage. I have to repair it at the safe house for scrap, sure. But like, I can just like let it get down and then wake it back up every turn. It costs me 1 AP, but I can tank damage. That's kind of neat. Anyway, yeah, if I dedicate to always using Sharpen, I'm getting +1 damage just like this is, but I'm getting crit chance to get a better chance at one-shotting. So I think even though I was going here earlier, I'm going to try to cap this out and just guarantee I spend the AP. Not that I have 4 characters, I have a lot of spare AP, so I feel like it's very doable. I'm going to go try to cap this out. I like 2 points katana combo, that's been the right amount to me. I don't think the 3rd point is needed right away. But either way, cap this out, cap this out, cap this out, and then I'll go swift movement. Oh, wait, before I do that, let me get my unlock. I want to start unlocking more characters relatively soon. I don't know if, well, I'm getting like 1 unlock per like 2 missions at this point. So I can probably keep investing here for a bit. Plus HP. I don't really feel like I'm needing plus HP. This is probably my last unlock. I don't feel like I need to... Well, actually, this is kind of nice because this allows me to make the manual open a bit faster. But at some point, I want to start getting the characters. Because at some point, right, I'm going to have a new run. And I use 3 of the starting characters. There's only 5 right now. So I want to make sure that the next run actually has something interesting in it. And if I randomly lose, let's get them right away. So I'm trying to think of like when I want to move over to doing that. Getting an AP back or getting free weapon vents. I'm going to go for free weapon vents. I feel like this can do pretty good things for me. I'm actually feeling pretty... Well, I don't know. I don't have a lot of upgrade parts is the problem. I don't know. I'm just like sitting here not knowing what to do. It doesn't even matter that much, but what I actually take is the real question, and I think it's unlocking auto-cooling. I could be wrong, but whatever. Alright. Now I can actually go for upgrades here. Run 3 seems good. I eventually do want to cap out Calm and Collected, but I really want to go for run 3. This just seems really nice. I'm feeling really good about 3 movement range 3 times per mission for every character. That just seems really good. I feel like I can get so much value out of this. Maybe I'm wrong, but it appears like it's kind of amazing. So there's level ups done. 37 minutes. We did lose out on grenades, but we've got everything else going on pretty here and a ton of scrap still. Chapter 2, the Imperial Palace. So we've got, looks like pretty normal stuff for searching. Medical and food. Search the crates. Medical and food again, cool. We should repair the automaton. Should also search the old stashes. 3 grenades, that's great actually, really wanted that. We should repair the automaton. Yep, sure, 3 scrap, 1 AP. Seems correct. Play chess for 20 defense, everybody? Yeah, sure. Everyone should be getting that. 20 defense, cool. We should definitely use our special things like Sharpen the Katana, 2 damage and 20 crit. We should definitely practice accuracy. I would really like to invest more here at some point. I'm spending the 1 AP and only getting 10 hit chance. That seems kind of like I'm being wasteful here. I don't know if I want to go for a power stimulant. I don't think it really matters. But I guess we can oil it up. I think this is fine for 1 AP. Give it some move points. I have plenty of scrap. I should upgrade the guns. I forgot. I want to keep upgrading you. I don't need armor piercing yet. At some point, I will want to keep investing in this stuff. I guess for now, we'll just take the hit chance, even though I'm hitting almost 100% of the time. Let's just help guarantee it. To me, that seems very reasonable. We'll just keep bumping here. This guy's only moderately useful. He's mostly a support. This guy's doing all the shooting. You're going to be half the time a spellcaster, and you're a melee character. I could unlearn some of these, but I think right now I don't want to. I think I'm happy with moderate upgrades in all of these. I could undo some of these, like Energy Cell and Armor Piercing, and make room for this guy. In fact, I think I will do that. I'm going to drop your Armor Shred. And I'm going to drop your Armor Piercing and Energy Cell, which lets me invest more in damage here to try to cap him out. Ah, we maxed out a weapon or automaton upgrade. Yeah, great. So damage, aim, damage, aim, damage, aim. To me, that's like sufficient. And then we're just going to focus on you because we clearly have you shooting the most. That seems fine. Great. We have an unlock available. What's next? I'm going to start going into characters now. Hector is an Imperial political officer skilled at fencing. Okay. We have an Imperial shock trooper equipped with a chainsaw and heavy weapons. A new generation of combat suit. She maintains a positive attitude. Okay. A sniper. We've got one of those already. A medic skilled with a shotgun. I have not been liking short-range weapons. I felt melee is looking good. A gunslinger who's mentally unstable. Okay. We can get more robots. I will take a robot because that way I get a different one. Of healing more than one ally. Healing does not require a stim pack, does not generate stress. Well, that's really cool. But I don't tend to take damage. So the other one's a combat unit. Can attack enemies. Yeah, okay, we'll unlock a different robot, and then we'll take... Not medic, not sniper. Combat suit's interesting. Chainsaw's interesting. And yeah, so like one of these two melee characters probably. Or... guns. It's going to be one of these three. We'll figure it out later. But I don't have an unlock yet. That'll let me have a different starting squad for next time I play. Cool. Alright, we've got 4 action points remaining. Let's go ahead and... I'm going to spam crit chance on Tilly. I guess and on Gideon as well. Although I didn't give him the talent that lets his Overwatch crit, so this is actually a bit of a waste. I screwed up here. Oh well. We have 10 food, so I think distributing here is fine. We'll give everyone some dodge chance for next combat. That seems fine. Again, we've got food to spare, so no reason to hold on to it for no reason. This should be okay. I spent what I can spend. Cool. I might want to craft some grenades, but like I said, I chose to go for crit chance instead. New vermin activity. Dreadful views. You gain more stress during combat. Sure, okay. Well, we're at the bridge. I can... Okay, I want to reach the Imperial Palace, final location of the chapter. Looks like there's an X here as well, so I guess we're doing even more. We started here, we got across the bridge, we're not going here. Looks like this is probably where we're going to end up. I guess there's a third chapter, it looks like, based on the map. We are here, we can go to the street, which gets us to the rat mines. Or we can go here, which gets us to the rat mines, which seems worthwhile. Longer distance, fewer vermin though. Special encounter for rewards, and minus dread at the shelter phase. I mean, this just tends to be more valuable than going to basic stuff like this. I just don't know if I can backtrack. I hope I can. I don't have to go this way. But this is going to be the spot we go to. So, next map is going to be Upper Crowham. And yeah, we'll try to make some progress. We'll try to knock this down, and then come around, take these, and probably go for this kind of moderately high value stuff. There's a flag here. We'll figure it out later. Left loop though makes me maybe not go there. Either way, this will be our next mission, so I will see you next time. Bye-bye.